Hello, Southern Soul Tarot fam. I am doing a spread tonight on Diane Downs. She was an American criminal. Basically, she stated that someone had tried to carjack her in the middle of the night with her children in the car. She said some of the children were sleeping, but most of the children were all shot, like in places that would have caused immediate death. Now, with her, she was only shot in the arm. She said that she had pushed the guy out of the driver's seat or something of the sort, then got back control of the car, and then she drove, I want to say, to the closest police station. That's what she had stated. Uh, but like she had said, she had three children with her. Cheryl is the one that had ended up passing away. She was born on 76 and she died in 83. Then she had the other daughter, Chrissy, who was born in 74, and Stephen in 79. She was also pregnant when she went to jail. And she ended up having a daughter named Rebecca Babcock, but she changed her name later on to Amy Elizabeth, and she was born in 84. So she was convicted in 1984 and sentenced to life plus 50 years. She was, for her career, she was a postal worker. Her and her husband were married from 73 to 80. So during also an interview that you could look up online where she's giving the detectives a reenactment of the carjacking, she is actually laughing when she hits her cast against the car door, saying that it hurt her arm. I think she said it hurt almost as bad as when she got shot, and then she's giggling and all that kind of stuff in inappropriate times. It kind of reminded me of like um, the Chris Watts interviews. But you can go ahead and take a look at those for yourself whenever you get a chance, or I can try to add the link down in the description. But and she was also having an affair, I want to say, on her husband, or maybe it was that she was dating the guy that didn't care to have children. So when she had the three children, the guy had kind of broken off with her. He didn't want to have the three children, or the responsibility of children. So she, I guess, came to a conclusion on her own, that it would be better off to get rid of the children. Now, um, I think she got this energy when she was a page. It was very immature energy, very naive, immature thinking. Like I said, the children are in the earthly realm, which would account for the pentacles. She was trying to decide how to get rid of this so she could be like starting over with a new, fresh, clean slate, like basically like a page, like starting from the beginning without the children. So right underneath that, she has the Nine of Wands in reverse. So what she did basically is she kind of bowed down to what the emperor above in the first row up here wanted, who the emperor is usually represents like a fire sign, Aries. So they're very quick, sharp with their words. They what they say they mean, and usually they are kind of carefree. They like to just get up and go. So that would have been a good reason why he didn't want to have children. So with the Nine of Wands, she kind of went ahead and acted as if that was okay. She accepted it, and she was going to move on. She was hurt, she was battered. She was beat up and bruised from the loss of him not wanting to be with her, but she was going to move on. Well, then, when it came time for the day of the children, of them being, or her trying to kill all three children, but only successfully killing the one, she came in with a Knight of Wands energy, and she came in and she knew she was going to do it. She had planned it. She came in, she was going to do it fast, do it as quick as possible and as, easy as possible, like get it done. No suffering type thing. She just wanted to get it over with and then play victim. So she came in, she acted that way, and then she left just as quickly. Like I said, she rushed to the police station and blamed it on somebody right away. And you see that in the Eight of Swords. She's bound, and she's keeping secrets. She doesn't want to tell these secrets. She has a lot of anxiety, depression. She's nervous about what they're thinking of her, but she doesn't want them to see that. So she is not showing them her true. She's not showing them any expression. She's keeping her eyes covered, and she is not very much listening, not responding in a way that she should be responding. Like I said, she is acting the complete opposite of what she should have been. because she was lying. She was telling, lies. She was trying to use emotions. Well, the emotions were off, but to her, she didn't have a good, stable emotion. She was a killer. So, she killed her own child. She tried to kill all three. So she was trying to make it sound not as bad. Like she was trying to save them. She was trying to use the star energy to save her children and doing everything she could by using the water for life, but she wasn't able to succeed. So as you move on to the after, she is being convicted, and I don't think she ever regretted it. She had another child while she was while she was on trial. She was very proud of it. She bragged about it again. She laughed during interviews at inappropriate times, and talked about the father of the child, and that she wanted to be respectful to him and all those type of things. So yeah, I think she felt that she was still um, kind of in that Two of Cups energy as being one being her, and the other she felt she was still like, getting over on America. I feel like in a way, getting over on everybody, thinking that she was smarter than them, and that they were still believing her story, even though she knew that she was already convicted and all of America thought she was guilty. Now with the Four of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse is going to be a happy home. The happy home was in reverse because she killed her child and tried to kill more. Now she also birthed another baby, which was a complete horrible decision. But of course, she wasn't a great decision maker, or she wouldn't have killed her own child and then attempted to kill the other two and then have another child in prison. And then I want to say, I also say they said that she had had a surrogate, but I'm not completely sure about that. That might be something you look up on your own if you're interested. But yeah, she totally wreaked havoc on the Four of Wands energy that she had going for her before she totally just destroyed it. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is usually comes in slow, but I think that she thought maybe she would get more attention on the earthly realm, like in the news and the paper, things like that. But she really didn't, and I think she was upset about that and been pissed off, and I think that's why the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. She came in, she thought by coming in quick, giving all this information, she was gonna get all this sympathy, all these special treatments, but she did not get them. She ended up in prison with nothing, but what, the state of Oregon gave her. She's basically their property. So, and now I'm going to pause it and go ahead and deal the clarifying cards.